Hello and welcome back to Bannerlord Modded and our Bandit Lord playthrough, and indeed we have become a little bit more of a Bandit Lord in the previous episode, and now moving on to this one we are going to be taking the rival gang moving in quest, because someone let me know actually that you can betray the side that hires you if you want to, which is actually super nice. Very much appreciate those kinds of options in quests. But first, I actually want to do something with Mr. Bruce here. Obviously, he's a bit of a... Well, I mean, you can quite clearly tell. He's a little bit on the light side, so I'm actually liking... I actually want to bulk him up a little bit here. I just want to give him a little bit of extra bulk, and I'm going to make him a little taller as well. And then, there we go. Now, that's obviously, hopefully going to take... That's obviously going to take effect relatively soon, and generally I just wanted him to look a little bit less like he has, yeah, as I said in the previous episode, like been in the wilderness for the last 30 years or something. Yeah, anyway, let's take this quest from Poxy here, and hello there, you cause trouble in my territory, I don't care for that. Well, yeah, let's have a look. Her name is Iria the Widow. Her people have been bothering shop owners under our protection, demanding money and making threats. Let me tell you something. Those shop owners are my cows and no one gets to milk them. We're ready to teach these interlopers a lesson, but I could use some help. Okay, meet me here in Omor after 3 days. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so they need 3 days to prepare. Let's wait here for some time and see what happens. Obviously, we are going to attempt to betray her if we get the opportunity to do so. And we just need to wait the 3 days. Akadri is actually gaining... What? She's gaining skill points? That's so nice. Look at that. I didn't realize that they would actually gain skill points for doing things. But yeah, you can see here. Let me actually just pause real quick. She gained 18 skill... Oh, they're both gaining skill points. That's amazing. Look at that. We earned 770 dinars from our territory in Omor. They're both gaining tactics skill. And their Soren is actually gaining trade skill. And Akadri is gaining roguery and tactics. Okay, that really... that worries me a little bit, because her tactics skill is extremely low, as you might expect. I mean, look at it. It's frankly terrible. So we're going to have to do something about this. I am probably going to go for loose formations. I think that's probably best. Obviously, this is maybe not even going to make that much difference to her, but we're going to see if we can maybe just improve her chances a little bit. Anyway, this one does have a little bit in trade skill, but apparently trade is much more important than roguery for this particular role in our business. So it might be the case that we need to do something a little bit different, maybe assign a different companion or something like that. And then see what's kind of going on. I'm gonna actually speak to her and see. I'll send a runner for you when the time arrives. Oh, okay. So if I literally just wait outside, does that actually work? I hope so, because I don't want to miss out on it. You know what I mean? It's, you know me, right? Whenever I do a task, I always, end up missing the caravan or following the wrong caravan or whatever the case. And I'm just very much hoping that we're not going to come back after 3 days. Okay, so we're now back here. So I hope that this is going to work now. No. Okay, almost. Ah, there we go. Okay, fantastic. So all we had to do was just wait in there, actually. So that's good to know for the future. Anyway, she has prepared her men and is waiting for you. Meet her now. There we go. I am ready. Okay, so wait a minute. Could I not betray her? Oh dear. Okay, well, apparently I am going to make a bit of a... Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I actually thought that we were going to go into a fight. Okay, what I want to say is you don't need to be a part of this. I'll double whatever she's paying you. Yes, there we go. Welcome to our ranks then. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's kill the enemy. Let's kill... That's amazing. Okay, I actually thought that I made a mistake there for a second. Maybe I needed to back out or something and then go back in, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So it's nice that I am now able to... Can I control this guy? I can, but this is not going to be enough. Oh, I can't believe we lost that. I can't believe we lost it. Okay, that's actually super sad. I mean, I actually don't know why that happened, because we have the same amount of units, but I assume... Oh no, wait, they had wait a minute, did they have bare banded archers? If they had bare banded archers, that kind of makes sense. Oh, wait a minute, did I just lose a huge amount of relation with Iria here? I actually don't think I had a huge amount with her anyway, to begin with, so I don't think it's really... gonna make that much difference, I suppose. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we can go into the scheme room relatively soon, so hopefully we're gonna be able to do that. I'm going to increase the amount of actually, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I have the gambling den, don't I? Let me increase my comfort level here. That's going to increase the amount of money I make, or at least I hope so. And main base? Ah, yeah, look at that. That's really nice. Okay, so let me actually just take a quick look at the various other companions that we might be able to recruit. I'm basically wanting to recruit only roguery people, if I can help it, obviously. Recruit minor faction troops. What does that actually mean? Should I try it out? Aha. Okay, yes. I actually do not really care about this. These units are not specifically amazing, so yeah. Yes. Okay, yeah. I don't really mind about that. Okay, heal your wounds. Do you want to spend 4 points? You currently have 40 in villainy. Oh, that's actually amazing. That's really cool. So in other words, you can spend your villainy points to be able to restore your HP. I think that actually could be super useful later down the line, but not so much at the moment. Reveal your good fortune. What's this? Okay. Let's try 2 attempts for 10 points. Oh, okay. So you're basically gambling, and you're gonna see what kind of items you get. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's a cool feature. I gotta say, that is a cool feature. All right, so let me actually just take a quick look what I have here. Okay, so I've got a bunch of mounted ransackers, so I would like to get these, and then I'm gonna sell the other. I'm gonna sell the looters. There we go, and we've now finally reached 175 in roguery, which is actually really nice. Okay, so there's nothing really else that I can do here as far as I'm aware, so generally I should go back to Varcheg, and we should try to do some stuff. What is this? Will decrease the corruption impact on your business for more profit, but will drain out your villainy points. Okay, so there's the corruption impact. Corruption impact is determined by the security level of the town where you have your main base. A high security level is not good for a criminal business, as you might expect. Okay. Right. Okay, so, okay, so that's the reason why, by the way, we are currently losing 476 from the corruption impact, and our estimated profit is 550. If I were to negate this as much as possible, so in other words, reduce that, by utilizing my villainy points, then this is going to hopefully be decreased. So that's actually super nice. What is the loyalty currently at here? Or should we say the security? Oh, the security is not even good. I mean, it's only 18. So I'm not sure why we're losing so much, but oh well, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to leave this particular area for the moment, and we're going to go back to Varcheg for a real quick second, because what I would like to do is obviously participate in a couple more bandit-related activities. And look at this. Bandit units in your party have plus 10 bonuses to vigor and control skills. And also, gang leaders in your settlement offer you 1 more recruitment slot. That could be quite useful, but that is a governor perk, of course, so it doesn't seem to really give us that bonus at the moment. Anyway, when villagers comply with hostile actions, you gain 20% more access to the available resources. Okay, I don't really care about that, so I'm going to go for one of the family. And we also leveled up our one-handed, increase your damage with one-handed. I'm going to be taking that. And charm skill has also leveled up. When you clear a hideout, you gain 3 relation with the nearest town owner clan. If it is you, increase town loyalty by 1. That's actually super, super useful, but definitely not for me. So I'm actually going to be taking Slick Negotiator, which hiring mercenaries 20% cheaper. Yeah. I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, so what else do we want to do here? Because I've also leveled up. So do I want to level up my thrown weapons? I think I probably do. And we're also going to level up Cunning. I mean, not cunning. I clicked on social by mistake. Okay, that's definitely not something that we wanted to do. Let's just spec these things again real fast. And there we have it. Okay, yeah, so I want cunning, obviously, because I want to level up my roguery skill as fast as possible. And we're going to go for another point in throwing skill. There we have it. Okay, great. So let's make our way over to Varchek, and I'm thinking if I'm able to establish another base of operations, if I can get my hands on some decent companions that have roguery skill and tactics skill, because obviously tactics is obviously quite important too, then that is definitely going to be something that I would like to try and accomplish. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem, amusingly enough, it doesn't seem as though there are any companions in the tavern, which is kind of weird. Anyway, let's do a scam. That's probably going to be a success at this point. Yep, there we go. Super nice and easy. Let's do forced tribute. I actually can manage it myself, I believe. Maybe. Let's hope, eh? Let's hope that I'm actually able to achieve victory here. I mean, I'm probably going to be on a horse, right? If I'm on a horse, then I should have a pretty decent shot. I am pretty low in HP, though. Gotta say that. Hit him in the leg. Not exactly what I wanted. Yeah, of course I'm hitting them everywhere but the head. Yes, that happens to me far more than I would like. Nice. Oh, that was a nice hit. Okay, and obviously now that we've spec'd that additional focus point in throwing, it's really going to make a huge difference to our leveling speed, if I can actually avoid getting murdered by these guys. Oh, are you serious? No, 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 do not kill me. Do not kill me, sirs. Thank you very much. I am getting out of there. Let me see if I can do some damage here. Nice. And another one. Nice. Okay, so I took that hit on purpose. Yes, I know. It seems like I'm making an excuse there, but it's true. I just literally wanted to get away from him as fast as possible, and the fastest way was a straight line. Okay, phew. That was a little bit too close for my liking. I actually did not realize that I was so damaged before I went in there, to be honest, but there you go. Okay, so we're gaining some decent skills right there. Actually, next time I level up, I think I might like to level up my tactics skill a little bit. I know. Okay, so we're not going to do anything just yet, because I would like to restore myself before we do anything else, because you never know when you're going to need that HP. And yeah, we're probably going to try and see if I can go in here and take over the town once again, if I can actually get that option. So notable extortion, let's do that. The nearby village of Rodobas. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm going to have to go over there. Obviously, we've already done this once, but it's going to be nice to actually do it for some reason or another, because obviously beforehand I actually didn't even realize that this was a thing, you know, that you could actually take from a nearby town. And as you can see, you bribe some of the men of the militia to assist you. They give you militia equipment and so on. So yes, let's go in here and see what we can do. All right, here we are. Okay, so I have a spear once again and an axe. I'm not a big fan of that, gotta say, not a big fan, but it's gonna be fine. I am actually gonna be, as I said before, creating a mace, because at this time, obviously using a sword is probably not the best idea, considering I actually took a perk that increases my damage with axes and maces by 5%. So it would probably be a good idea to try and maximize our damage at least a little bit. And personally, I'm not a big fan of those perks that kind of require you to use particular weapons. I think it's a cool idea for various reasons, like build variety and things like that, you know, because obviously creating the same character again and again just because one perk is better than another is a little bit repetitious, I was going to say, or repetitive, either one. But obviously, if you're then pigeonholing people into a certain character build by saying, oh, you must take this one perk, and then you must use exactly this weapon if you want to gain the greatest benefit, then obviously that's kind of maybe not the coolest idea, but obviously we took it, so you know, we chose to take that particular perk. Anyway, there we go. We gained some nice tactics, some nice roguery, and we've also increased our relation with the gang leader over here. Oh, Melia. Melia actually has a task. I actually don't want to go over to that hideout and do that, to be honest, if I am honest. I actually don't know whether I can even... Wait a minute. Gang trial. Loyalty of the town must be below or equal to 45. The loyalty is literally 71 at the moment. How can I affect the loyalty of a particular town? That's the thing. Maybe I can go... You know what? I'm going to walk around and see if I can maybe do something in the town center itself. Oh, yeah. By the way, I do have pants on. Some people have been saying to me, hey, you should put on some pants for your character. I actually do have some pants on, as far as I'm aware. It's just literally the model. Do I not? Do I not have pants? Am I that much of an idiot? Maybe, actually. Maybe. So, yeah, actually don't quote me on what I just said. Let's see. Let's see, actually, whether I have pants on after this. Because I think I do. But maybe, maybe that, maybe that changed at some point. Hello there, sir. Okay, who are you? Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, yes, we're going to be attacking. Okay, yeah, so, thank you to those of you, by the way, that gave me the tip that if you do aim the camera in the center, so if you aim it a little, because obviously I'm walking like this most of the time, right? Because obviously this is kind of like my comfortable perspective that the camera has for me. But if you aim it a little bit down, like so, then you can actually see a description of the various symbols, as you can see right there. So everything is very easily accessible. But obviously for me, at this perspective, I can't see anything. So that was the main reason why I was complaining about the symbols being replaced. Or should we say the text being replaced by the symbols. But there is actually a textual description, so I retract what I said before, but it is still a little bit difficult to see, at my perspective at least. Anyway, let's actually attack these guys. This guy literally just tried to punch me in the face. That's not really gonna work, sir. Hello. Are you okay? Yep, seems fine. Alright, that guy's a shop worker, so I'm sure he's absolutely fine. Okay, so here we go. Let's try and do this once again. This is where the bandit leader is obviously going to attempt... Well, not the bandit leader, but the gang leader is going to attempt to attack us. And we are going to very much try to murder her as best as we possibly can. There we go. I'm ready for more. Let's do this. Alright, so they're obviously not going to have a huge amount of people. Not like the other particular encounter that didn't really go so well. Oh, really? Did they really just sidestep that? Nice. Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, literally, if I'm allowed to take Bear Grylls in here, I mean, I'm not surprised that they're getting absolutely murdered, because Bear Grylls is a pretty strong, a pretty strong unit. Okay, let's upgrade our person here. Let's upgrade once again, and you can see here, yeah, we are actually, we are actually wearing it. We are actually wearing pants. I mean, technically we're not wearing pants, obviously, because we are wearing a tattered old fur coat. This is the model that is actually on here. So we are wearing pants. It's just the fact that, you know, it doesn't have any pants associated with it. That's all. That's basically what's going on there. Anyway, let me actually just take a quick look at the axes here, because I'm thinking that maybe I can use one. No. As you can see, this is quite clearly the best possible choice for fighting in the streets, but everything else, yeah, obviously you can't use all this. I mean, you can, if you want to, use, for example, the decaying hatchet, but just look at the damage it does. It does 27 cutting damage in comparison to the Bastard Sword, which does 53. I mean, from a clear power perspective, the Bastard Sword is just overall so much more powerful. It really is. Anyway, there we go. We have defeated them, and we can do this task for her if we want to, but I don't really want to do that. Can I do anything else? Is there a way to actually affect the town's loyalty? I actually am unsure about that. I mean, I could do tasks for the gang leaders, and I guess that's the only thing I can really... Ah, here we go. Oh, this is cool. We are doing great here, but I'd like to expand my business a little bit. Do you have any friends in another town who would be interested? Aha, here we go. I see. I know some people here and there. You speak about our good relation, and I'm pretty sure it will make things easier for you. And don't forget, we are partners now. All right, great. Sure. Yeah. Be sure to make some more money. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna just do this task while we have the opportunity to do so, and then I'm going to probably head on to Revel. I think that's probably a good way to go. Because Revel is another town within Sturgia, so it might very well be the case that I'll be able to form, you know, a little bit of something going... Wait a minute, a little bit of something going on there, like an alliance or something. But look at this. Recruit bandits. Okay, apparently they don't have any bandits available. What about a villainy deal? What's this? I don't know what this means. I have no idea what that means, but apparently I have all 5 of these guys ready to join us, so I will be recruiting all of them. And there we have it. Okay, so that's pretty good. Are you done with your deal? Yes. You need 5 minimum prisoners. Nobles are not accepted. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so let me get this straight. If you have prisoners, you can make a deal and it will give you villainy points. Right? That is as far... Okay, that's what I assume is going to actually happen. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is, very specifically, I'm literally just going to go out and fight some bandits. Okay, so we can now recruit Sea Raider warriors as well, by the way. So as you can see right here, look at this. I'm looking for some new lads. Let's have a talk. You will use 4 points to recruit these people, but I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm literally just going to go and attack them. Once again, take some prisoners. I can rescue these guys, but I'm not going to do that because, as I said before, I would very much like to continue using bandit units only. And we are going to probably fight these mountain bandits over here and literally just go after them. Just auto resolve most of the time. Boom, huge amounts of prisoners right there. I'm just trying to get big villainy points, because the more villainy points I can get, the more power I can exert over the nearby towns, and the better results we can see. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Anyway, 3% more damage or 10% more damage against bandit parties. I don't really care about 10% more damage against bandits, but 3% more damage in all battle simulations is surely going to be very, very useful. Bear in mind that we are obviously going to be attacking vassals at some point in this series, and when we attack vassals, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be one of those times where you literally go in for the first time against a vassal and you think to yourself, oh yeah, we're going to win this. And then you just, well, lose instantly. And yeah, that's hopefully not something that will happen that soon. But yes, anyway, I'm going to trade all of these people because I actually want to see what we're going to get. I can always get these guys back at some point, or I can always take more prisoners. So don't worry about that. Anyway, I just want to see how much we are going to get. I got 9 points. Well, well, okay. I was actually hoping for a little bit more than that, but okay. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. I mean, they're obviously not going to give away villainy points for free. You know, they're not going to basically be like, oh, you're, you know, you're, you know, a person that is literally, you know, coming to us with over 30 prisoners. We'll give you 9 villainy points, but they're not obviously going to be those people that will literally just give you 50 points or something like that for such a I mean, I wouldn't say such a small amount of prisoners, because they were, I think, pretty considerable. We actually gave them a pretty nice amount of people, but apparently that was not really enough for them, unfortunately. But anyway, let's just speed things up real fast, because no doubt this is going to be a very swift victory for us. Bear Grylls going in there. Wow, we actually lost one, really? I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go up here, see if I can maybe get a kill. Get him. Oh, I can't believe that. I missed him by a very, very small amount. Wow, I'm really bad with these for some reason right now. Why am I so bad with these? You know, it goes day by day, you know. One day I am literally the most dead-eye person in the world with throwing weapons or any other ranged weapon, and then the next day I literally miss every single shot there is known to man. Yes, that sometimes happens. Anyway, I'm gonna duel him because yeah, I'm gonna duel him because I think that's kind of fun to do, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that was not too bad. I did almost die. Let's just, yeah, let's just take that as a way to be like, oh yes, let's just run away real fast. Thank you very much. Okay, so did I actually level up? Yes, my clan tier has finally leveled up. Okay, I'm really, really pleased about that. I will take this hired blade, but I'm not going to take anything else from here. And we're going to take the prisoners, obviously. You know, there's a bit of a discussion, or there has been discussion in the comments and, you know, various other places where people have said, well, maybe you should take mercenaries. And I'm thinking, well, actually, that kind of makes sense. That's the reason why I'm kind of thinking, well, maybe I'll make an exception for hired blades. I don't know. It seems like my history with Warband, for example, is kind of influencing me there a little bit. Because hired blades used to be some pretty solid units back in Warband. And I kind of thought, well, why don't we just, you know, why don't we just use them in this one? These looters are obviously going to be, well, in my opinion, these looters are not going to be that useful for us whatsoever. So, yeah, that might not really work too well. But we're going to take all the loot here. And there we have it. Okay, so we have now been able to complete the task. And we can probably move on. So now, here's the thing. I could either go to Revel, or I could go to Balgard. I'm not entirely sure which one to go for, to be honest. Because if I go to Balgard, that is closer to Omor, but then it is pretty far away from Varcheg, and I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to be able to do anything there. So we're just going to scam some more people right here. My criminal rating with Sturgia has increased to 25. I think that might be the highest that it's ever been. Bear in mind that if we become an outlaw as well, through the use of the menu in the bandit hideouts, I believe your criminal rating goes up to 60. So just bear that in mind. Anyway, let's have a look here. Okay, so who's the most powerful? Okay, so it seems like Agdil. Agdil is the most powerful. How old is she? Okay, wait a minute. Is this? I actually have no idea. I really have no idea. Okay, so let's just go for 21 once again. There we go. Okay, so now usually all the gang leaders are women, so I've decided, hey, you know what? This one's a woman as well, but it's not. It's actually a guy, so that's fine. And we have Scabby Seeger here as well, who is 36, which is actually you know, kind of rare to see because all the others have been very, very young. Anyway, yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to do something about this. Let's do a scam here to begin. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a task. Fencing stolen goods. Wants to sell you stolen goods. The price is low because of the added risk. Okay, sure. Let's do it. And we have a common friend, and he told me that you would appreciate knowing this. Knowing what? I have no idea what I just said. I really have no idea what I just said. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. You can say that I'm interested. 19 rolls of velvet, actually. That's pretty good. One of the merchants in the town comes to talk to you as you are preparing to depart. This guy has an extremely weird-looking facial expression. You know, this is creepy. This is actually bordering on really, really. Look at the unblinking eyes. Do you see the unblinking eyes? The madness within. Oh yes, don't stare too long. You're going to get sucked up by the void at this rate. Okay, so this is none of your business, merchant. All right. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm gonna change this guy as well because he's 13. Okay, yeah, 21 is perfectly fine, I guess. Everyone else all cool? Okay, yeah, everyone else is absolutely fine. Now, what do we actually have to do for this task? I haven't really done this that often. The goods stayed with you. Okay, so what do I have to do now? Oh, just leave. Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so now that we are at Clan Tier 2, I should now be able to do some other things. Oh, wait a minute. You are outside the town of Revel. You cannot enter because you are wanted by the Sturgians. Oh my, look at that. Call some lads to get you in. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay, so we can't do anything else around here, so I'm going to take a walk around the town center and we'll see if we can maybe attack some people. It seems like we're going to have to attack the other gang leader because we've already kind of worked with Scabby Seeger a little bit, so we've got a decent head start. Oh, hello there! The actual gang leader themselves is right here? Hello there, sir. I would have loved to have the option to say, I have a quick question. Why is your face so ugly? Or something along those lines. You know, I'd like to just insult him, like, straight up, you know, and then he's going to be like, ah, you cannot say that to me, sir. And then, you know, attempt to do a little bit of slappy action. But no, that doesn't seem to be happening. Okay, yeah, these guys are not really wanting to fight. So, seems like I'm going to have to go over to one of the clearings. I would like... See, now that's the point. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to see who owns what here for a real quick second. Okay, owner of Back Street and clearing, owner of Waterfront. So we're going to have to go to the clearing and the Back Street to be able to attack this guy's territory. So, what is it? The clearing and the Back Street, right? Clearing and the Back Street. So there's the clearing and there's the Back Street. Okay, so that's fantastic. So now I should be able to go over there without too many difficulties. I don't have any companion with me, of course, so I'm going to have to do this solo. Ooh, this is going to be kind of... this might be pretty tricky. Okay, I'm going to have to run. Run. Okay, let's just get him. Nice headshot. Okay, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. And we were able to clear out the back street. See, now, I didn't want to do the cheese strategy, because I could have done the cheese strategy where we basically just eliminate a couple of the enemies right there. And then we just run away, and then we come back, and then we re-engage them, because obviously in the previous episode, we kind of had that happen by mistake. And I did not realize that that was actually possible. I thought they would continue to attack you and continue to just chase after you until, you know, you died or until you were run out of town. But that obviously doesn't happen. They generally tend to give up and then they go back to their territory. So that was the reason why I didn't really want to run too far away. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do it. Oh, 9 enemies. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Do I have any people that... yeah, I do have some people that are backing me up here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something here with my sword. Seems like we're absolutely fine. You could... Oh yeah, we're with Bear Grylls. Okay. It's like they are the wilderness, and Bear Grylls is literally trying to survive there. And you can kind of understand what's going to happen with that. I mean, obviously he's going to absolutely just own everything in that area. So yeah. Otherwise, there we are. We were able to achieve victory. We got some spice. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, let's equip some things. We've got some new gear, and finally, look at that. He now has some pants on. Yeah. Well, technically, that's the body armor, of course. Okay, so that is perfectly fine. I think that's pretty good. We can't use a shield, right? I don't think we can use a shield in the streets. No, it doesn't seem like we can. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, but, you know, understandable. All right, you defeated the thugs. Fantastic. All right, so he actually has a task. Do I want to mess with him? I actually don't know whether I want to mess with him, to be honest. Probably not at the moment. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to mess with him in a different way. So we're going to go back into the town and we're going to clear out one of the other areas. I think the clearing, yeah, he owns the clearing as well, doesn't he? Yeah, I mean, that's technically his territory. So let me see where that is. There, it's just over here. Okay, fantastic. Oh, only 2? Are you serious? Only 2? This is going to be super easy. Okay, gonna get out my thrown weapon. Boom! Right in the face. Oh yeah, that's what you get. And there we have it. Okay, that was easy. And we have now reached 200 in throwing weapon proficiency as well. And we've also leveled up. Fantastic. Okay, that's really nice. So we've also gained some charm skills. So when waiting for a proposal, you support fails. When voting, why did I say when waiting? Did I say waiting? I'm actually not sure. Anyway, when voting for a proposal, you support fails. Recover 100% of the influence spent. That's actually super, super useful. But for me specifically, I actually don't really care. I think Tribute is probably going to be much better because you can see here, increase relationship bonus by 20% when paying more than enough in barters. It says by 20% chance. I think that's probably incorrect. I don't think that that is how it works. I mean, it says increase relationship bonus by 20% chance. That doesn't make any sense. So I guess it's just by 20%. So that's what I'm going to do. Thrown weapons. When you start a battle mounted, you have +2 ammunition for throwing weapons. That's actually kind of good. And your throwing weapons deal triple damage to shields. Okay, so obviously the secondary of this particular perk, troops under your command deal 50% more damage to shields with throwing weapons. I think that that is absolutely insanity. I think that's amazing. That's probably one of the best skills you can take if your troops are using thrown weapons. And then obviously you have the, the fact that your own throwing axes deal triple damage. But generally, I'm actually not even going to be using throwing axes. So this is kind of pointless for me. So I'm going to be taking the saddlebags one. And then otherwise, well, we have a focus point and we have an attribute point. So what do I want to spec into? Well, I probably want to spec into thrown weapons because I do want to get to impale, as you see here, right here. Javelins you throw penetrate shields like ballista bolts. I mean, just the wording alone is exciting, don't you think? Because literally every single time you throw a javelin, a shield? Oh, that guy has a shield? Ah, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, does not matter one bit. Okay, so yeah, but otherwise we're going to be increasing our cunning because obviously we want to keep roguery leveling up as fast as possible, and we're just going to wait here for some time and then deal with them once more. I'm actually thinking, can I level up my force? Yes, okay, so the other people are starting to level up as well. Seems like Soren is almost leveled up. And Acadria is almost leveled up as well, so that's actually pretty nice. And we are hopefully going to be able to spec them into their respective skills. We're going to need to give them tactics and roguery, and I think I'll need to give Soren trade skill. That seems to be what they're mostly speccing in. Okay, so notables of villages give +1 extra troop when successfully forced. Yeah, I don't care about that. Also, know-how. Increase the security of the settlement you govern by +1 per day. Okay, I'm not sure whether that actually has an impact when they are assigned due to the mod. So I'm going to take the other one. It doesn't really have any impact either way, but I'm just going to make sure, because you never know. Sometimes weird stuff can happen. Anyway, two-handed weapons, you will have 10% better handling or increase your damage with two-handed weapons by 30% against shields. None of this makes any difference because she doesn't use a two-handed, so there you have it. Anyway, that's absolutely fine. Oh, it seems like Soren is actually a bow user, amazingly enough. So I mean, if we do take her out of her assigned role, then we're probably going to have to give her a bow or something like that. Okay. Finally, we are now ready to attack. It seems like he took a while. He took a while to gather his forces, and no doubt we're going to have a great time right here. Can I hit him from here? Yes, I can. Oh, I really wanted to get a headshot. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter whether I get a headshot or anything like that, because generally we are going to achieve victory here. Because amusingly enough, my Bear Grylls are literally running around with what looks like pickaxes? Yeah, I think they're using pickaxes or something like that. I think that's their weapon of choice for the civilian business that they're currently having. But yeah, it's still relatively amusing. Well, never mind. Okay, so there we are. We have completed this, and we can now fence stolen goods. But what I'm actually going to do... Oh, okay. Apparently he doesn't want to work with me. He doesn't want to work with me, but he still has the quest. That's actually kind of annoying, isn't it? That is actually kind of annoying. So he doesn't own anything anymore, as you can see right there. He doesn't own anything, and Sega owns the waterfront and the wood workshop. So I suppose that's pretty good. and maybe she's going to become more influential as time goes on. As you can see, her power level has actually increased slightly, so that's pretty nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to make our way back over to Omor, because now that my clan is tier 2, I should be able to do a scheme, or at the very least I should be able to explore the scheme system a little bit and see just exactly what it's all about. So hopefully we'll be able to find that out, and then we can maybe do something interesting. I actually have no idea. And look at that, look at that. We're gaining some additional points right here. The Enforcer collected 4 points. We earned some money, as you see right there. I earned actually 826 from my territory in Omor and 500 from our criminal business as well. So that's actually really nice. Call some lads to get you in. There we go. And let's go to the scheme room. And this is the scheme room. Okay, wow. This is actually kind of insane. I have no idea what to do here. Yeah. I have no idea. Okay, so we can choose a kingdom. Let's choose Sturgia. And we can... 25% total network. That's really low, I assume, right? That's probably really, really low. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so it actually shows you how much money each of the clans has. So let's target the richest one, which is this one, but we have 8 relation with them. So I'm not sure whether I want to do that. Let's target these guys then. Okay. Okay, that's gonna do this. He has 9,600 gold. He is calculating and cautious, however, so maybe not gonna work. Okay, yeah, so, aha, wait a minute. Right, okay, that's actually really interesting. So, obviously, I'm not able to do any of these at the moment, because my Enforcer is the one that needs the points. I did not realize that, obviously, because this is the first time I'm doing this, so, you know, that kind of thing is indeed going to happen. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me actually just see here. So you can select people as well. So this guy is the, isn't he the clan leader? Or is this the clan leader? I don't think this is the clan leader, to be honest. Oh, it is. Oh, so we can bribe him. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, so... Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so basically, you have specific modifiers. So these specific modifiers are going to affect how successful you're going to be in your scam attempt, or your bribe attempt in this case. And as you can see, we have, we can increase that, sacrifice the coverage for a higher success chance. And you can see here, look at how much I'm losing from the coverage. That's really, really harsh. Should I try it? I actually don't know whether I even want to try it at this point. It feels to me like this is maybe not the best idea. So we probably won't do that. As you can see, we are getting friendly gang leaders on our side. We're getting territory as well, and we have emissaries. I have no emissaries at the moment. I probably will have to do something with that. Yeah. Also, territory is the main thing here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take over some additional territory. I think probably Balgard is going to be a pretty decent place to do that. So yeah, we're just going to leave here for the moment. We do have 2 available upgrades. So maybe it would be an idea to open a business. So should we open a boarding house, for example? Invest 30,000. Okay, I actually don't have that. Do I want to start a smuggling business? Sure. I don't actually know what that's going to do for us, but we're going to do it nevertheless, because I think it could be kind of fun to see what happens with it. And shall I increase the logistics here? Let's increase the logistics. And there we have it. Oh, we're getting some amazing profit. Look at that. Okay, I had no idea. I had no idea that that was actually happening. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice. Let's take a look at the tavern. Okay, no companions available, unfortunately. And I think we are probably pretty good to now move on to Balgard. But I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. I am having a huge amount of fun with this particular mod, and generally the different playstyle. I think that's I don't know what it is, but it's very refreshing because it's not the same kind of thing where you're literally gonna always be, you know, starting off level 1, you know, fight a couple of bandits, do a couple of tasks, and then become a mercenary, and so on and so on and so on, and just have the standard sort of, you know, progression up to creating your own faction and stuff like that. And it's very, very different. And I gotta say, I'm very much looking forward to fighting some vassals. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna be fighting some, not soon, but I would say maybe once we reach clan tier 3 or something like that, which is not that far away, as you can see. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.